Hello everybody. I know I've been very remiss on my periscoping lately. I'm going to change that. Hello. Alright, so I am replacing a piece of artwork that I wrapped a girlfriend's gift in this weekend. So we're going to do some yellow and blue. So we're going to start by getting some water down in our palette. So the three blues I'm going to be using are a cerulean, a indigo, and cobalt. Yellows I have over here are a lemon yellow, and this actually has two different colors of yellow in it, of which I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to start with those colors today. Let's see, I'm going to start with some yellow roses. So start with this guy here. This is the number 2 soft aqua. I don't know, is it glitchy? Hi, Alana. Alana, looks like it's you. So if you are re-watching this on YouTube, because we post a lot of these there as well, this is originally broadcast on Periscope, and you can ask questions along the way. Excellent. Good news. Design Principles, that's a good class. How are you liking it? I love typography. It's becoming really big in the industry right now, which is kind of fun. Actually paying attention to what fonts are used. I was recently helping Shayna with an ad for her business. She runs the dance studio that I study at, and the graphic designer had put this ad together that was one of the ugliest things I've ever seen. And Shayna knows when she looks at something that she doesn't like it, but she cannot figure out why. So she had me looking at it, she's like, why do I think this is so awful? The font they had chosen was one of those, like, cowboy fonts, like the distressed, the ligatures were all wrong. Like, the font was clearly a free font. It was just really poorly designed. The connections were all really odd between letters. And she's like, you know, fonts don't really matter that much. I don't think that's what's bothering me with the ad. I was like, you'd be surprised how much that affects your perception of what it's being sold. So I had the designer switch it out for Compendium, and what a big difference, because Compendium is in fact a wedding font without being like super cheesy and old. Oh, because Monica Ray said that was another one. She sent a proof in, and I was like, oh god, please no. Please don't do that to me. Eee. So Shayna had a little bit of a crash course in how much topography matters. Can you guys hear the snoring in the background? That would be the dog. Huh? Oh, did I wake you up? Do you see what she's laying on? It's like, I think it's the case for one of our big photography lamp things, right? Well, I put it on the ground because I wanted her to lay down somewhere, and she will lay on pretty much anything you put down. I was like, come lay on this, and she did. It's like a quarter of the size of her body, and she's still laying on it. It's really cute. Oh, she is incredibly cat-like for a dog. We have lots of cat-like things around here, including cats. And Karen. Karen is very cat-like. I love it about her. She's very predictable. Like, I know if there's ribbon sitting out, she's gonna pet it. And she doesn't like pet ribbon, like pet. She likes to rub it together. It's like her comfort blanket. But she also knows the softest ribbon. Oh, reindeer stretch. You're such a good girl, Monday. Alright, we're gonna do some indigo florals in here as well. So I like this brush for doing these type of florals because it does give me this rough edge. Not all brushes do that. Alright, we're going to switch brushes. I'm going to move to a smaller brush. This is a black velvet and a number 10. And we're going to come in, let's see, we're going to do some stems in here and some leaves for these guys. which I'm going to do long and skinny. We're going to do some leaves over the top of some of these originals. But in a more saturated color. I think we need some more yellow, so I'm going to add in a little bit of yellow in between these blue guys and let the colors kind of run together a bit. So this last color mixed up is half cobalt and half of the indigo kind of cross between my dark leaves and my light leaves. And I may come back through and add in some more detail after it dries a little bit, but we did this pretty quickly, so there's a lot of water on the page still. So there's probably where we'll end up. I probably won't come back, let's just be real. I usually just leave them. So there's today's artwork. We're going to start being a little bit better about doing watercolor on Periscope again. I really enjoy doing that. But hopefully I get my voice back sometime soon so I stop sounding like a frog. So there we go. Blue and yellow. See you guys tomorrow.